Number 13, the slope between A and B is -6. So the slope between these 2 points from here to here is -6. Now, obviously, it's going up to the left because it's a negative slope, but doesn't really matter. A is this, B is this. What's the value of the y right here? What do we know? We know slope is rise with the y's and run to the x. It is the change in the y's, which is your height, divided by the change in your x's. So we need to subtract our y's. So maybe we're going 15 minus y over 4 minus 3, because I got to subtract in the same direction. So that would be the slope. But you and I know this answer, this 15 minus y divided by 4 minus 3 is just 1, which is just 15 minus y. We know that answer. This answer came out to be a -6. So this 15 minus y needs to come out to be a -6, right? So we just need to solve for y here. So if I subtract 15 from both sides, I get the opposite of y is -21. That means y must be equal to a positive 21. So that has to be a positive 21. And we could check it. Does 15 minus 21 over 4 minus 3, does that equal a -6 like we had said in the beginning? Well, 15 minus 21 is -6. 4 minus 3 is 1. Yeah, -6 divided by 1 is -6. You simply set this up and set it equal to the slope of what you're looking for, and there will be your answer. Number 14, the nearest tenth. What is the distance? The distance between 2 points. So I got a point here and a point here. I want to know its length. Well, what I do is I create a right triangle and I use the Pythagorean theorem. So here to here is the change in the x's. Here to here is the change in the y's. This squared plus that squared will equal the hypotenuse squared. Remember the Pythagorean theorem? So formula-wise, it's simply the change in our x's squared plus the change in our y's squared. And then once I get that answer, I'll have to take the square root. So I need to know how far apart are -44 and -59. Those are what? 15 apart. If you subtract them, you get 15. So it's going to be 15 squared. 4 and -6. Excuse me, that's 10 apart. So I got what? 225 plus 100. So it's the square root of 325, which is approximately 18. It might be 0.1. I know the square root of 324 is a perfect 18. So I know this is a little bit over. I'm going to just guess 18.0 or 18.1. It's somewhere in there. I'm not going to grab a calculator. But you would grab a calculator, take it, and just round it to the tenths. So it's either 18.0 or 18.1. Again, don't really know. I'm going to guess 18.0. So there's how you do it. Just remember the distance formula, which is based off of the Pythagorean theorem.